You're not dancing anymore.
Oh, I'm supposed to dance into it?
Hey, you guys. Coach Lee here with.
Hey, I'm Jordan.
Today's topic is still about decisions, but we're talking about situational decision making. All right. And what you read in the content was the 4 types of how you make decisions, right? What we're going to talk about right now, like I said, is situational decision making. So, Jordan, I'm going to offer you some situations.
Mm-hmm.
They might be real, they might be made up, but let's talk about what the risks are with the decisions that will be made.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So, this one is real life.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when we went to the gym and we were coming back, we're leaving the gym, going up the stairs to the parking garage to the car.
Yep.
Remember there was a guy there and yeah, he was rolling blunt, about to smoke some weed. Not the best choice, but he wasn't bothering anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you, what kind of decision would it be if he had stopped you or stopped us and asked if we wanted to partake in smoking with him? What kind of decision would that have been?
Like between like being like a high risk decision and a low risk decision?
Any or all the above. What type of risk do you think that would have been?
I would say that might be a pretty high risk decision
Mm-hmm.
because, well, first, these are completely new people. You don't know them. And then also like...
Well, I wouldn't say he's completely new. He was a stranger.
Well, yeah, being a stranger, but like the toxins that you could be inhaling that he could give you could be dangerous. So I think it's a pretty high risk decision.
Okay, so it was a high risk decision based on not knowing what he was smoking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Could it also be high risk because it might be illegal to be smoking in the stairway of the parking garage?
It could also be that, but like,
and is there a higher risk to get in trouble?
There is a higher risk for that.
Okay.
My concerns are like more for like health reasons.
Okay.
Because like for trouble, that could be a high risk decision, but that might not be some people's focus. But if health is like in there, then it might be more concerning.
Okay. And I just wanted to point out, if you're not thinking about your health, right, there's other high risk decisions if you choose to smoke with that stranger.
Yes.
Right. What if the cops come in and are going to their car, walk up that stairway, and they catch all 3 of us smoking?
Right.
I'm blaming her.
Oh.
So now that's a really good way to illustrate high risk decision.
Yeah.
Now, what can you think about in terms of your friend group, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say that you guys are at lunch and you guys are playing cards or you're betting or something like that while you're playing cards. Is that a high risk or low risk decision?
I think it could honestly be both, depending on what what kind of, like, if we're betting for money or if we're betting for like snacks or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if we're like betting for snacks, that's pretty low risk because it's just food and like you're everybody's probably gonna eat it anyway. But if it's for money, it could turn into an addiction later on, which could become serious.
That's a great point to make. That playing cards and betting for money could then build an addictive habit that becomes higher risk as you go through life.
Yeah.
I never even thought about that. Good point.
Thank you.
But also the low risk in betting for snacks, right? If you're playing cards, and what kind of snacks you guys eat? by the way?
Like chips or candy or like a Snickers bar or
Who
something.
wins?
Me.
All right, you guys. Well, hopefully you understand the difference between high risk and low risk decisions. When you're in your life and going through your daily activity, start to notice and think about the decisions that you're making and what risks come along with those. And is the decision worth the risk?
Mm.
All right, you guys. Until next time. Also, stay after the video. Make sure you write down your takeaways from what you learned in this topic.
Yep.
Coach Lee, out.
Jordan now.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, y'all.